Welcome to Moments in the Word. I'm James Tyler, your host, and this afternoon we'll be reading from Psalms 64. Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bow to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. But God shall shoot at them with an arrow suddenly, shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Lord, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. As we turn and we look at this context this afternoon, we find that some different key points that we want to bring out that will be able to be applied and applicable in our own lives today. As we look at this, we find that David begins by earnestly asking God for protection. He seeks refuge from his enemies' threats. In our own lives, we can turn to God during challenging times, trusting that he hears our cries and provides a safe haven for us. The wicked conspiracy in all of this matter, David points out vividly that the wicked and their vile schemes, their tongues are like swords and their words are deadly arrows. In today's world, we encounter negativity, gossip, and harmful intentions, but the word reminds us to be discerning and seek God's guidance when facing such situations. In this chapter also in the text, God intervenes by shooting his own arrows against the wicked. Their downfall is inevitable. As we witness God's righteous judgment, we find hope and renewed faith. In our own lives, we can trust that justice will prevail, even when faced with adversity. So as we look further into this, we find that prayer for protection, like David, we can pray for God's protection in our daily lives, whether it's physical safety or emotional well-being. Seeking God's refuge is very much essential. When injustice surrounds us, we can trust that God sees all and will ultimately bring justice. Our faith keeps us anchored in him. Just as David faced wicked adversaries, we encounter those negativity and deception and harmful intentions today in our own lives. But let us, as believers, respond with wisdom, love, and reliance on God and his word. Psalm 64 also assures us that God's arrows strike down evil. We can find hope in his intervention, knowing that he fights on our behalf. Witnessing God's righteous judgment should strengthen our commitment to living righteously. So today, I encouraged us as believers to celebrate his justice and align our lives and the way that we walk, the way that we talk, the way that we think, align our lives accordingly to the word of God. Remember, this text invites us to lean on God's power and trust His judgment, find hope in His unwavering love and protection. Tonight, we want to pose the question, where are you leaning at? I'm James Tyler, coming to you live from the Castle Studios, and welcome again to Moments in the Word.